Welcome to Techcast Demo Days, everybody. Thank you for joining us. And just so you know, we had the first day yesterday. It was the Analytics Plus team. There were some great presentations there. If you missed them, they will be, all of these Techcasts days is being recorded and will be available on the archives. It may take a week or so, but we had Analytics Plus yesterday, and we've got machine learning tomorrow, but today is Graph Day. So just to let you know that we've got a big lineup. We've got, we'll be moving quite quickly through it, but we've got Jim Sabrinsky doing graphing grifters, identify and display patterns of corruption with Oracle Graph. Yeah, people got to come up with smaller titles, I reckon. And we've got our own Melly. She's doing lots of the talking today. Use graph analytics for product recommendations with Oracle Autonomous Database. We have Stefan Naroka doing a dependency analysis of legacy applications with Oracle Graph. And we've got a short break. It's literally 5 minutes. Next slide. And then rounding off the lineup, we have Kimboy Hansen doing ways to the bacon. SQL versus PL SQL versus PGQL with Graph Studio. Promises to be interesting. I love his titles, very good. And then Florian Zipper doing modeling and querying complex product bills of materials using graphs. Then Martin Voss integrating data silos with linked data and Oracle RDF Graph. And then Albert Goffin, Geograph Graphs, Graph Meatmap. So a very full program, and we'll rip through them very quickly. There's just some housekeeping I need to do before we get to that. So first of all, there's ways for us to connect. If you can go to the next slide. We've got, maybe there's a slight delay in the slide moving. But really just to say that there's lots of ways to connect with us. Carrie will actually put links into the chat for you if you wanted to have an easy way of grabbing them. Please do come and join us and participate. We want to have a community on it. And then there's also specific links for the spatial and graph user community, which is, if you like, a subset of the ANDOUC. So you'll be able to join us with those things. I think the next thing to say is we really do want you to contribute. We want you to submit abstracts for us. This community thrives on your participation. And we've got some great speakers, but we have a lot of newer folk coming through who are able to show us new and interesting things with Oracle technologies. So please do submit things for us. We've got a number of Techcasts coming up. If you do submit abstracts, we've got Oracle Machine Learning in Propensity to Buy Modeling, presented by Joe Tashuvsky. There we are. I'm sure I've mauled that. Forgive me, Joe. On the 4th of November. And then the 18th is Deploy an XGBoost model using OML services, presented by Sherry LaMonica. Next slide. There's specifically on January the 20th is actually a more full or comprehensive presentation than today's quick, if you like, slice that Martin Voss is doing on integrating data silos with linked data in Oracle databases. So really with this, we've got something we'd like you to just bear in mind for February. We will have another series of Techcast Days with all 3 days like this. It may not be as demo focused, but it will be from February 15th to 17th. If you want to sponsor one of the days or get awareness of your company represented here, then please do, if you go onto the website, you'll find a sponsorship page, and that will contact me directly. I can help you if you are interested in doing any sponsorship. Next is we've got gear, and it's not ordinary gear. It's the artwork comes from Abby Giles Hay, and she's actually done some very creative stuff. It's not your run-of-the-mill merch, so please check that out on the website. That's obviously could be interesting for you. It's mainly available for US at the moment, but we are extending it. We're working on getting it so that it can be shipped to the US as well. Next. And I'm sorry to throw these at you so quickly. We'll talk about this later, maybe in one of our breaks. But we do have our own Slack workspace, and there's a lot of collaboration and communication going on in there if you've got questions. And in fact, today, you'll be able to find the decks and the presentation content added to that as well. So if you look at these, the resources specifically on graph technologies, these links will also be pasted in. There's lots of ways to get in contact with us. So let's move on. I'm just watching the time. I'm taking far too long. So I think it's time to get on. Really just one more thing to say. If you do have a question, please do not put it in the chat. Please put it in the Q&A area, and we'll be watching that. And assuming we have the time, either someone will answer it online or we'll capture it later. So with that, Melly, can I hand over to you to introduce Uncle Jim?
Yeah, thank you, Roger, and thank you for that quick introduction and overview on various resources available for our attendees here today. So I'm delighted to introduce